Okay, I wanted to make this video real quick to talk about how to do some ACE bandage wrapping to help decrease swelling and to get swelling out of an area. One of my favorite ways is actually using something called a Basketweave technique, and we'll be talking through that one specifically today. So with this, we want to make sure that we're staying nice and close down towards the toes when we start. If we come too high up to begin with, this area in front of that bandage is going to collect some swelling as well as above. And then as we're getting closer up the leg, we want to make sure that we end maybe about here, kind of within a couple inches of where our knee is. If we end too low, it's not enough to really get all of that fluid to dump into the area where it needs to. And if we get too high up into the knee joint, it's going to actually cut it off and help hold swelling down into the limb. So we're using a 4-inch ACE wrap today for this demonstration. You're going to start somewhere kind of right above your toes, and you can decide where you want this starting piece, where it's going to be least obnoxious for you. So we're going to start wrapping around one time, not really having much of any tension on it. So then as we go, we want to make sure that we're going up high, covering about 1/3 to 1/2 of the previous width of the bandage. We're going to stay high, and then we're going to come back down low and stay low. Come high, stay high, come back down low, and stay low. Now as we do this, we also want to make sure that we get all of our heel in there. If we leave a gap back here, that can also be an area where you will get some more swelling. There are some special considerations if you have a lot of swelling where we might put something in just to give a little bit more pressure around the curve of the ankle bones, the malleoli, but for now we're not going to worry about that too much. So now I'm going to come high again, stay high, go low, stay low. So now you've noticed that I've run out of band already. So what I would do ideally is actually use tape to hold this down. I don't like using these little alligator clips underneath because they can kind of poke through. But I don't have any tape available. So this is a perfect instance of do as I say and not as I do for this demo. Okay, so now we're going to pick up where we were. I'm going to make a very light wrap. Go high, stay high, go low, stay low. High, high, to low, low. And as you keep going, you'll notice that you get this nice little pattern that's starting to come through. It's a little hard to tell because of the contrast on here, but if you look at the back, it's very straight, kind of like it is here. But looking at the front of it, you can kind of see these little crisscrosses happening. When you get that pattern, especially once you get past the ankle, that means you're at a good spot and you have the pattern down correctly. So I would just finish this off here, and then what I like to do before I commit to it is kind of move things around, make sure that nothing gets exposed around that heel, make sure that nothing gets too bunchy around here. Ideally, I would do this without the sock or the pants and just have it right on the skin. But again, this is for demonstration purposes only, and I wanted to give you a little bit of contrast against that bandage. So that's basically what we're going for when we do that basket weave. Let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully this helped.